What's going on? It's Miss Cool. Just like I need to finish some of this artwork. It's something that needs to get done. Go back to whatever you need to be doing to continue things that are not finished. So, like, I have this yearning inside of me to finish things that are not finished. You can stop, you can take intermissions, you can take breaks, but actually you can go back and redo some things that weren't quite the way you'd like them. Okay? So on this journey, you're able, I've got this picture of my grandmother right there. There she is. Hi, Grandma, I love you. Hello, Grandma, I love you. You're a beacon in my life. And you always will be, okay? That's my grandmother, Tilly Feldman, Matilda, and my granddaughter's named after her, Tilly. Okay, so there's me. Can't see my face too good because it's an old picture, and I actually took her hat off and put it on my head. So I've been thinking about this healing. And when you heal, look at it as or finish, like a painting. As a person heals, they you have, like, so to speak, this cut, right? My goodness, look at my hair. It's a wreck today, and I just love it because it's not tame. And so what is tame too? But back to healing calmly. Healing is a journey. Healing is let's picture the cut. And when we picture the cut, it hurts, doesn't it? A cut hurts. Healing hurts. But you know that your outside cut or things of that are going to heal. That's why we have to have mercy and sympathy for people that are diagnosed with cancers or people that have suffered. Like my mom was a registered nurse, and even though she had addictions and even though she had things that weren't the greatest thing in memories, my mother was very intelligent. Because somebody has a chemical imbalance doesn't mean that they're lacking in intelligence. That's where the stigma comes in. Their behavior and their choices are going to probably not match their intelligence unless you want to investigate and go in that dark cave. But my mother was a very intelligent person. But back to the healing. The healing on the inside is going to be a harder place to heal. For me, I'm speaking off of the cuff here. I come on here and I want to be transparent because I want to share some things that are hard to fix, hard to find, that treasure within yourself. The healing that's on the inside that doesn't really get a lot of light. You know, you need light and sun to heal, right? It's always better, hey, take that Band-Aid off, let it dry out, let the air get to it. But the inside healing, you know, it takes some time. Look at me, I'm 66 years old. You know, I'm still dealing with things that some people probably have already dealt with, right? But everybody's doing it at their pace. It's okay to tell people and yourself that you're still working on things. Coincidentally, you know, there are coincidences, but I don't think the earth is a coincidence in all these miracles. But coincidentally, you can use these feelings. You can say, okay, I want to heal like a cut, a Band-Aid. Then we can go to the internal stuff. These things that are on the inside, that's in a dark place, that's, you know, things like that. So what we do is we come on here, we share, and you're past the judgment. You're past the feelings of, am I going to be accepted? Because this is your journey, you know. So heal today. Find out what's going on with yourself and accept the fact that people heal different. Some people heal with, say, for example, maybe moving to another state, you know, because the climate's not good. A lot of people here in Provo moved to St. George. It's absolutely miserably hot there. I'm talking like Vegas. You can't even put your arm on the window when you're getting in it to start your car. It's like, whoa, I don't like that environment. I'll take a breeze. I love Utah. But I also love where I'm at in life right now, because no matter where I am, climate-wise, there's still going to be a climate inside of me. It's going to get windy, stormy, tornado, hurricanes. You're going to feel it. My deal is, and this is how I speak in poetry, real quick, I've been attracted to people in my life that were artists. I love your mom. In her own way, she was an artist. But the people that I'm attracted to and that actually were in my life were Grace Robinson when I was little. She taught me how to write poetry. She was blind. There was a lady named Ty Norda that no matter what anybody sees or feels about people, when you're attracted to somebody, it could be like one thing. It could be the fact that they stopped you in the middle of a poem and they said, let's reread that, or let's sit next to you while you're at a piano creating songs. I don't care if that person maybe in other areas of their life weren't, up to my par, but my par is an artist that can actually get out of their self and write about something and compare their self to, say, a tree, or like I'm doing with the inside healing. Because the inside healing is beautiful, but hurts, You're trying to heal. You're trying to heal that cut, or wherever it is. The ones in the heart are going to be open heart surgery without any tools. Imagine that. Without any tools, healing the inside of your heart. Those times take getting away from people, separating yourself, some semi-small isolating. You can isolate. You can isolate and you can heal. You can write things down. You can journal. You can paint. You can exercise. You can run. You can think of the times when you were free and want to recreate that and wonder what that recipe was. How come those cookies came out just perfect? Well, because you put the right ingredients in the bowl. I'm putting the right ingredients in the bowl, knowing I'm not strong enough to be poked at or triggered by things and places and certain people that may not even know they're doing it, because that's a learned behavior. But the people that are your friends that you can say, hey, that really hurt me, you said that. Please don't do that again. And they still embrace you and love you. That's a beautiful thing. So, and you can apply that to yourself as well. So today is a good day. Some of these videos that I've been doing, I actually look really drained, and that goes with the healing. A cut doesn't look good. A scrape doesn't look good. And I've looked at the videos and I thought, boy, you really look tired, Pamela, or this and that. But that's the cut. That's the healing. And today's one of the first days I'm coming back after forgiving my brothers and people in my life that weren't there. I have to understand them. You can say all day long you have compassion, you have mercy, and you have all these feelings, but nobody really knows till that moment comes how you're going to react. But God knows. He sees us. I'm admitting I need help to walk through different things, and I need people that know that as well. And that's the whole orchestra playing at once. It's everything. It's that little horn that comes on, and the full stringed instruments, the drums. It's all of that, and that's life. So, gear up. I'm 66. If you have some issues not forgiving people in your family, maybe God can touch you and tell you that they're suffering worse than you. And that to relish in not knowing that, or have a spirit of ha ha ha, karma, what goes around comes around. Listen, we're going to come from a biblical standpoint. We're going to come from a tree that's obvious, a fruit. I'm going to lean on things that make sense. Things that are just simple, but very deep and intelligent. And so I'm going to rely on that. I'm going to talk about my grandma Lena that came from Florida. These Jewish women were awesome getting off the plane. They had like these wrinkly chests that I remember. They took me to Disneyland. I got the hat, you know, with my name. They lived in Coral Gables, Florida. Why are these memories coming now? Probably because I'm 66. When you heal, you've got to go back to things that and help you understand who you are today. You know, why do you do certain things? Why do you like certain linens? Why do you think that, you know, things have to be proper and clean? Bathrooms need to be clean. A sink needs to be clean. A toilet needs to be clean. You know, you've got your easels, you've got things that you can go to that you know for sure that aren't gonna just walk out or leave you. And the people that have walked out and left you, you have to honor that. You have to understand that these people, you know, that was their choice. Everybody has a freedom of choice, and it's a beautiful thing. I mean, it'd be wonderful to be an orphan, wouldn't it? An orphan is awesome. Well, take for example the movie The Titanic. We all got involved in that because of the submarine and things, but there it was, you know, true love, an orphan. You know, a stowaway on a boat. I'm a stowaway in a lot of times in my life, and I enjoy it, I embrace it, I love it. And once again, the people that have impressed me in life were artists. There was Grace Robinson, there was Ty Norda, there was many people that really could kind of cozy up to them and just really say that we're connected. And they could feel the vibe. You know, they can feel the vibe if you want to learn or take the correction on, you know, you guys, I don't know a lot of words, and it's so beautiful to be able to look at somebody and say, what does that word mean? Everybody I've asked that, if they're talking or having a conversation with me, it's really cool because they want to tell you what it means. People want you to learn. People want you to heal. Not all people, though. Is that the reality? But you'll know. You'll know. You'll know. And be that person that's teachable, that wants to learn, that wants to grow. And it's Pamela coming on here today, relishing in the fact that it's a journey. And my son Ryan said, Mom, everybody's in some type of recovery. So, you know, it is recovery. You don't have to be an addict. You don't have to be, you know, on drugs to heal and recover. You know, you can recover and understand, and also get some help with some different tools how to deal with things that are uncommon. You know? But while you're thinking things are uncommon, there's a lot of stuff in people's lives that you're not supposed to know, but you can go by different vibes, you know? I had a bishop once tell me, Pamela, if you could see everybody's problems in a big pile, you'd run and get yours. And I'm like, run and get mine? Yeah, you'd go get yours and run. Why? There's another one. You know, my Jewish grandmother told me, I once saw a man with no shoes. No, wait a minute, how does it go? I once felt bad because I saw a man with no shoes, till I saw a man with no feet. So you take the choice, the shoes or the feet. Something to think about, isn't it? Keep these sayings in your heart and let them go through. You can hear your grandmother's voice. You can hear people in your life, God forbid. You can stand in front of an artist and read a poem like Ty Norda, and she can correct you. And you can let her. You can let Grace Robinson as a little girl teach you what a poem is, a feeling, a place. You can sit down in front of a piece of canvas and you can paint. And you can forgive and you can heal. But like that cut that you're wearing on the outside, it's going to get better. Because you're going to put medicine on it. You might need stitches. You might need to put some glue in there and hold it together like some of these dudes do. I think doctors use it too now. But you can heal on the outside. It's this deep healing of the soul that people can't see. kind of like opening a safe. I had a job where I had to lay on a floor and open up a safe, when I worked at a Conoco, and you sometimes have to go past that number and then go back. But yeah, I'm going to share a story with you. A little boy came in. Well, he wasn't that little. He was probably about 5th or 6th grade, and boy, did he steal. He had his backpack just full of candy bars and everything. And I saw him, and so I didn't let him leave the store. And I said, hey, come here and dump all that stuff out. And there was quite a bit there. And so he dumped it all out, and I didn't call the police. What I did was I called his parents and made them sit on this little 5-gallon bucket by my register, and they came. Cut people some slack, will you? Don't make it bigger than it needs to be. People are learning, children make mistakes, adults make mistakes. And get on that good foot, and know that while you're judging other people, it's going to teach you something. We reap what we sow. So today, sow something good. Know that you're healing in a dark place, under your skin, in your heart, and you can reveal that like a rose comes back every year. And it's just beautiful. Probably the most beautiful thing in the world is to love others and to love yourself first, and know that you can give part of yourself without worrying that someone can take something forever. No one can take anything from you. Material things they can, but what you have will never, ever replace you. There's only one you. Isn't that beautiful? Think about your fingerprint. It's only one fingerprint, only one you. Put some worth on it, will you, today? It's Miss Cool saying, peace. I'm going to be coming back on here talking about some other stories. I've got some waitress stories coming, because there's some really good ones from when I was a waitress. Beautiful stories of my children being a waitress, meeting people, and loving myself and knowing my worth. Let's try to heal today, will you? Uncover that cut, that wound. Let the sun shine in on it. Peace. It's Miss Cool.